and now he earns thousands, even like $5,000 a month being an emerald, even more than that. And then they have so much comfort zone, so they don't want to do work anymore. Or they do work, but not with high intensity. So, but imagine if you keep sponsoring frontline now, and then by the time you are diamond, you don't really have to, to do one-on-one and so on, because the C is already there. So that's why I changed my look now. I've got my bald hair and then my beard. Okay? I went the other day to the school, our high school reunion. I thought, yes, I've got so many prospects from them. But all of them know that I'm in Amway. And whenever I do prospecting, I take out my name card, business card, and then they read Robert Angas. Are you the one who is in Amway? The prospect immediately know. That's why before you get too famous, sponsor a lot of frontline. Okay? Okay? Sponsor everybody. You need to sponsor everybody. Do not prejudge. Of course, you're asked to do sponsoring up, your peer and above. Okay, if you're students, sponsor not only students. Okay, so if you don't have cars, sponsor people who have cars. Okay, so you sponsor your peer and above, you sponsor your witness. And the reason why I tell you do not prejudge, amazing things happening in Indonesia. Ex-taxi driver could become a double diamond, and there's an emerald to a 19-year-old student, and there's a gangster now become an emerald. I'm serious, he's a gangster before. There was somebody who owns 3 oil companies. He owns 3 oil companies, and he became emerald. And then there's one guy on the night when he wants to divorce with his wife, he signed up in Amway business. Amazing story. And then now they are becoming emerald. And then there's a lady who keep going back and forth everywhere by bus with a big whiteboard. She become an emerald. There's an actress, a top model in Indonesia. Everybody knows her. She become an emerald. Family members of anybody become an emerald also. There's a director. There's also a PhD become an emerald. Also a housewife now become an emerald. So do not prejudge. Speaking of not prejudge, I have some quiz for you. Okay, this little quiz I got from my Downline Diamond, and I want to read for you. Okay, the quiz is like this: a pregnant lady with 8 children. Okay, out of the 8 children, 3 of them were deaf, 2 are blind, and 1 is mentally retarded. And the quiz is: would you advise an abortion? That's quiz number 1. I go back to quiz number 1 later. This is quiz number 2. The world is having an election for the world leader. They have 3 candidates. The first candidate, corruption, have 2 girlfriends, heavy smoker, drink 18. And the second candidate just got fired from the office, often sleep at work, use opium at university, heavy drinker, drink whiskey every day. And the third candidate is a war hero, vegetarian, a non-smoker, occasional drinker, no affair outside marriage. Which candidate would you choose? If you had chosen candidate number 1, you would have chosen Franklin Roosevelt. If you had chosen candidate number 2, you would have chosen Winston Churchill. If you had chosen candidate number 3, you would have chosen Adolf Hitler. Coming back to the first quiz, if you have advised the lady to have an abortion, you would have killed Beethoven. Okay? So, just by having this quiz, you will have to, to keep the lady that never prejudged.
I want to break free. I really wanted to break free. That was my dream 3 years ago. I was really sick of my alarm clock. I was really sick of my boss. I was just really sick being governed by somebody. I want to be an individual. I want to be free. I just want to be somebody. I gained that. I got it. So can you imagine the feeling of being a winner, the feeling of being free? It's really great. But still a lot of people down there in Indonesia told me that, but I enjoy working with the boss. I enjoy my work. My work at the company is my hobby. And I keep saying to them, if it is a hobby, try to work for 3 months without pay. Then it won't be a hobby anymore if they don't like it. And then sometimes they said also, well, if I don't work, I'm at home, I will get bored. What do I do? Yeah, that's true. What will you do? But now I think it's wrong, because if you will feel bored. If you have time but no money, you will time and money. You at home, you can do playing golf every day, play tennis every day, you on the beach every day, you can do anything you like every day with money. So money screams, not only talks. Do not ever miss a function. Do not ever miss a function. The most important function is the function that you miss. It's not from me, it's from one of the tape. You probably listen there. So follow Network 21 system 100% correctly. I should have had a better attitude right in the beginning. I kept questioning about why this, why that, why this, why that, and so on. So you just had to correct your attitude, because last time whenever I listened to all the diamond speaks, all the crowns, I kept asking, why didn't they tell us the techniques? Why only attitude? Attitude, all the time attitude, hardly anything about the techniques. You know, I'm an engineer, I've got engineering background, so I only want techniques. I want something logically, that has common sense to do and so on. I analyze, put in the computer and so on and so on. Who are engineers here in this room? Can I have hands? I've got bad news for you guys. You do not have to use your engineering background in this business. So, don't worry. Unfortunately, you studied so many years in university, you don't have to use it in this business. That's what I keep asking about, why only attitude. 95%, more than 90% at least in this business is built based on the attitude, not techniques. What about you? What's your attitude towards your upline? What about your attitude towards Network 21 system? Do you really believe in that? What about the edification? Do you really do? Because as silvers, we are being edified by Network 21 system. Are you going to just take all the edification that was given to you and not let it out, not give it out? This edification is just like breath. You breathe in and you have to breathe out. Just try if you just breathe in without giving away some of the air out of your mouth. Just try for 5 minutes. I think you will die. So then, just try if you just take the edification into you without giving it out to other people, to your upline, downline. Sometimes it's very hard to edify your upline who is not as good as you are. Especially if your upline is an idiot, it's very hard. Unfortunately, just follow the system. There are a lot of people in Indonesia, I can see the difference. One is they are so proud of themselves, they're manager, director of the company, they thought they know everything, and their upline is just a student. It doesn't grow. Their business die immediately. So, but a lot of people who are successful from manager, they have manager position before, they are teachable, and even though their upline is idiot, they just edify it. So, my suggestion to you is edify even your most idiot upline. But edify your upline, the one even though he is very smart, do not edify him if he is not core, if he is not edifiable in the system. If to go there, you have to have